Hello and welcome back to the channel on our continuing voyage to become better blues players. My name's Mark, and in this lesson we're going to look at 9 blues rock licks which use the BB box. So this lesson follows on from the last lesson where I taught the BB box and all the different notes around it and where all those come through. And what I'm going to do now is in this lesson I'm just going to give you an example solo that uses 9 licks from the BB box over the backing track, and then we'll come back on the other side and I'll show you how to play them, break them down with tab on screen. Stick around till the end of the video and I'll tell you how you can get a copy of the tab and some extra videos that accompany this lesson. So here's the example. Okay, so that was the example there, and what we'll do now is we'll go through the licks. So it starts with lick 1, which goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. And I'll be honest, that little hammer on at the end, I didn't mean to do that. In fact, I didn't even know I did that until I got the tab back and had the solo transcribed. So you can leave that off if you want, but it actually sounds quite nice with it. Okay, that was lick 1. Lick 2 then goes like this. And nice and slow. Okay, lick 3 then goes like this. And nice and slow. Start with bending the note already and letting it down. Okay, lick 4 then goes like this. And nice and slow. And lick 5 up to speed. And nice and slow. And now lick 6 up to speed. And nice and slow. Okay, that was lick 6. Lick 7 then goes like this. And nice and slow. Okay, and lick 8 now goes like this. And nice and slow. Okay, and now the final lick, lick 9, which goes like this. Okay, and yes, that final little note in there, that's not actually in the BB box. I pulled it out in the heat of battle in the solo and it kind of sounded good, so there it is. Okay, I'll take you through lick 9 now, nice and slow. It uses the blues scale. It's got that flat 5 and it sounds nice. Here it is, nice and slow, lick 9. Okay, so that's all the licks. I hope you enjoyed this solo. This is a part of a series which includes 2 additional videos on the Patreon channel. One which is where I take this backing track, I show the rhythm, how the riff's put together, and other scales and other ideas you can use to solo over this. And then there's a second video, again only for the Patreon supporters, where you get to jam with me. So I solo for 4 bars over the backing track, then you do, then I do, then you do, etc. So we kind of feel like we're, you know, jamming together a little bit. Those 2 videos are only available for Patreon supporters. You can sign up for Patreon for as little as $1, £1 or €1 or one of equivalent of your local currency per month. And you get extra videos, usually at least 1 extra lesson a month plus other stuff. If you'd like a copy of the tab is paid for by the Patreon supporters. That's what that subscription goes towards paying. If you'd like a copy of the tab, you can have a copy of the tab completely free. You don't have to sign up to Patreon. Simply drop me an email. My details are in the description below, and we'll call this one 9 blues rock licks for the BB box. You simply send me an email, ask for 9 blues rock licks for the BB box, and next time I'm online I'll simply reply and attach the PDF, and so you can have a copy of the tab completely free. You're not signing up for anything. As I say, tab's paid for by the Patreon supporters. You can have the tab for free. There's a backing track of this available as well. Separate track on YouTube. See description and details below. And the only other thing to say is please like, please subscribe, and please leave me a comment. If you got to the end, please let me know that you actually watched all this way through, and tell me what other lessons and things you'd like me to cover. Okay, I've spoken enough. I will leave you now with with an alternative solo, not the one we just learned, but something similar. I did a couple of takes when I made the solo, so I'll leave you with an alternative take and the names of the Patreon supporters to say thank you to them. Take care. I'm out of breath. I'll see you again later.